Welcome back to Just Go With It podcasts.
Yay! Balls.
So this is our second video for this podcast. Today we're going to try different foods from different countries. And we're also going to talk about our 30s and answer questions regarding our lives and also from our past. So get into it. Okay, anyways.
Yeah.
So first off, let's start with questions before we get into the snacks. So I basically have a bunch of different questions that we're going to answer together.
Okay.
Like one of us can go first and then we like take turns and stuff.
Alright, sounds good to me.
But basically, okay, the first question is, and I'll let you answer this question first if you want.
Okay.
Are you comfortable with that?
Yeah, that's fine.
So this is like a personal growth and identity question.
Okay.
So how have you changed the most since your 20s? In a like brief statement.
So I will say in my 20s I was very like irresponsible when it came to financial like situations. I mean, let's be honest, I'm still a little bit, but I've really grown up in that sense where I feel like I know now better that when it comes to paying shit off, it really, like, you know, in my 20s, I wasn't worried about credit. That was like my main thing. I was like, I didn't really know what credit was.
Yeah.
But I remember people talking about it, like, oh, you should worry about that. I'm like, who gives a fuck about credit? And now here I am in my 30s, I'm like, oh, like it really affects a lot of things. So I will say with that, that's a big factor. I feel like I've gotten a lot better.
I would say that you've definitely grown quite a bit.
Yeah. But also, like, mentally, I just don't put up with as much bullshit anymore either.
Yeah, you seem like a completely different person because, like, from the outside looking in, like, I can tell you that she's very different from when I met her.
I try.
And she was very much more shy. And I feel like now you're more extroverted, you're more yourself. And it's crazy, like, how just a couple of years can really, like, change your life and, like, make you different.
I definitely have felt like, you know, back then, it took a lot for me to kind of break out of my, like, shyness, like, shell. And sometimes, like, honestly, it took a little bit of trauma to make that happen.
It does take trauma. It's crazy that trauma really does, like, help you grow.
It's like, oh, like, this happened? Alright, fuck it. Like, I'm gonna be my complete authentic self now and, like, you know, not really care what happens anymore.
I agree with that.
And not feel like you have to be in so much control of everything.
Exactly. You just gotta, like, let it go. And what is our podcast name?
Just go
with it, honey boo. That's a good answer.
Yes.
For me, how have I changed the most since I was 20? In my 20s, I've changed quite a bit. I would say I was very different in my 20s. I've learned a lot. It's crazy how, like, one decade, you wouldn't think like 10 years will really change your life, but it does.
But it does.
And I'm very, like, happy that I've been through what I've been through, and those chips are gonna fall off this table today.
Okay.
I've grown a lot. Like, I've been through a lot of stuff, and I think going through all that stuff, like you said, like trauma and stuff, really helps you grow as a person. Like, before, I had to continue to go through cycle and cycle and cycle.
To kind of realize.
To really realize, like, okay, I'm making these mistakes because I keep looking for something outside of myself, and now I'm, like, allowing myself to, like, just look from within and be happy with what I have and appreciative and grateful for what I have. And I feel like that's the biggest thing that I've learned from my 20s until now. Like, I've learned to be grateful and not to, like, just, I don't know, to just not be ungrateful for the things, like, that you don't have. Because at the end of the day, we are living, we're breathing, we have a roof over our head, we have food, we have family. There's so much to be grateful for. Like, if you really just stop and give yourself a second to just like process everything and live in the moment, you'll see, dang, I have a lot to be grateful for. And like sometimes at night when I'm about to go to sleep, I'm like, I'm grateful for just being able to breathe.
Yeah, that's true.
I know the song is not so much. I'm just playing. I'm not suicidal, I promise. But I used to be. We'll get into that later.
Yeah.
Anyways, moving on to the next question. How do you want to show up for the people you care about? Since you answered the other question first, I'll answer it first.
Okay.
So for me, I want to be able to show up for the people I care about by just showing that I do care and that like I'm emotionally available and that I'm able to like be there for them if they do need someone to talk to, but also if you need me like in any other way, I'll try my best to like be able to take time to be there for you. And I think, you know, a lot of the times when it comes to friendships and stuff, you know, you're both doing your own thing and you get very caught up in your own life. And I think it's very important to like, you know, reach out every now and then and like be like, hey, how are you? Or like, you know, because if you're not living with someone or you're not like near them, then it can be very hard to like keep those friendships going. But I think, you know, just letting someone know that you care, like just communicating that is so important. Like communication's everything.
It is.
But I just want to show people I care in the ways that I like am every day. And sometimes, you know, it's hard to do that, but you just gotta like find the time. But for you?
For me, I can kind of say the same as like just, you know, showing up and showing out. Just making sure that they understand that, hey, like, I'm here for you. No matter what you're going through. Like, I'm just a call, text, like, even car drive away. Like, I can come and see you, like, whatever. And just, even, like, when it comes to, like, acts of service, like, if I can get you anything to help you get through whatever you're going through, or, like, whatever the case may be. Because for me, it's, like, when it comes to, like, love languages and stuff like that, it's, like, acts of service and, like, just being able to, even,
show
yeah, like,
someone.
to just show someone, like, hey, like, the door's open, like.
I like that answer. And like the acts of service thing, I agree with so much because it's crazy that like before I used to not be like acts of service. Like I used to be more of like, oh, like I want someone to show me that they care about like giving me like a hug or like whatever that means. But like for me now, I'd rather have someone like actually like do like things for me in a way because it shows me, or like, you know, you say you're gonna do something and you're there.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh, hey, I'm gonna meet you tomorrow to do this, or I'm gonna do this for you, and then you actually do it. It shows me that you do care.
Yeah, it's like when you, it's like you can say that you'll show up, and
then you don't, you know.
like there's people out there that are like, oh hey, like I'm here for you, and they don't actually like go through with like whatever they
It's
say.
all in actions. Like people can say whatever they want to say, and that's what I've learned. Words are just words. Someone can say like that they love you. They can say that they like care about you. They can say I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that, but like, do they actually ever do it?
Exactly.
That's like, you know, so important. And I think, you know, acts of service is important when it comes to like, you know, your love languages and stuff, but also in friendships, love languages of things. So.
True.
Okay, and then we're gonna do one more question and then we can start trying some snacks.
Okay, sounds
if
good
you
to
want.
me.
So next one. Wait, hold on. Hold on.
I thought you was prepared.
I am prepared. I can be prepared and still take it with the flow. Go just go with it, honey.
It is.
So, what old versions of yourself are you grateful to have outgrown?
Maybe
You can list like a few, like just a few.
maybe being so like dependent on other people to help you out when things get rough. And it's not to say that you still can't be that way, but it's just like sometimes like you have to realize other people have shit going on themselves and they can't always like be there like when you're calling like, hey, like I really need you to do like help me out right now, or like just whatever. It's like sometimes you have to kind of just like be there for yourself, show yourself like, hey, like if I got through this, I can get through anything.
Exactly.
And then also, let's see, what else? Like, other versions of myself that I feel like I've outgrown. Like being so, I guess, like needy in a sense, codependency when it comes to like, well, I mean, I guess
like relationships wise.
Yeah, like I guess in a sense, like, not to say that I still don't like want my person to like, you know, be around them and everything, but I used to be super needy. Like I was obsessed. Like I want to be around you all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But now I feel like, you know, living like alone here is like taught me like, hey, like we still have each other's backs, but it's just like you have to like, you also have to stick up for yourself. You have to like do things without them, and you know, life gets hard.
It does, for sure.
Yeah. And then I'm trying to think, like maybe like one more thing. It's just,
It would be anything.
I feel like it's just like
It's okay, I can edit out someone I eat.
maybe,
But that's who you
like,
are, so you just gotta accept it.
letting people walk all over me.
Yep, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's
Because
a
now
good
I'm
one.
just like, I can tell when the patterns are about like, you know, happening, and then I'm like, alright, like I have to nip it in the bud, be like, nope, I'm not gonna let you do that, or whatever, and just,
Yeah, you have to. And for mine, it would be kind of like similar to yours. Basically, you know, it's funny when you do have a friend that's been with you for so long. Like we met when we were 20. What age?
I think I was 24 or 25.
So I must have been like 24 or 23.
Maybe.
I can't
Okay,
remember.
So it is
2016.
It's 2025 now, and then minus 2016, that's 9 years. So we're both.
9 minus your age.
So you were 24 and I was 25.
Okay. So back then, I was very different in like the way that I am. Like
Yes.
before,
100%.
she knows 100% that I used to
100%.
wear makeup, full face, full
Every day.
beads, full outfit, full hair. Everything was going on. Like I had different looks every day.
Every day.
And I wouldn't go out the house without it. Like it was crazy.
She
It was
wouldn't.
very limiting.
She's like,
Like-
oh, we're gonna go to the mall? Okay, like
Let me take 2 to 3 hours to
2
get
to 3
ready.
hours to get ready. I'm like, girl, the mall's gonna be closed.
And I already slept forever. Like
the
I'm
mall
a
is gonna be
sleeper,
closed
so
by the time you're fucking done getting ready, bitch. Like, come on, you gotta get up early. Let's
Girl.
go.
And then not getting up early and like also not doing my makeup and stuff, being so high maintenance, like it was bad. Like I felt like I had to look a certain way because I always like thought that I was like ugly and stuff and that I wasn't pretty enough and that I felt like you had to have makeup on to look presentable. I was looking for people's validation, men's validation in a lot of ways. And like I hate that I was that way because now like I don't really care what I look like. Like you're gonna like me if you like me. If you don't, you don't. I'm not gonna put on a front to be somebody that I'm not. And I think that's been a hard lesson for me. It's like not only externally have I had to like figure out that like that's not important, but now I'm also realizing, you know, internally it's also important to be yourself, to not like pretend to be somebody that you're not, because if you are pretending to be someone completely different, then people aren't going to love you for who you truly fucking
Be
are.
your true, authentic self.
So
no
it's just
matter
about
what.
being, your true self. And I think that's been like the biggest lesson for me in the past, decade, is to just be who I am and never apologize for how crazy I am, because I'm crazy and she know it, and she crazy too. We both crazy together, 2 crazy best friends. But also another thing I would say, like the old version of myself would be that I had like a lot of anxiety, and I mean that's not really something you can really deal with unless you deal with internal problems. And I feel like I've done a lot of like growing internally, and not only like loving myself but also becoming more spiritual and like seeing that there's a greater reason why we're here to just be a good person.
Exactly.
Because I think a lot of the time, you know, you get lost in like, oh, like I'm supposed to have this or I'm supposed to have that. No, like you should just be grateful for what you have. And like jumping off, like adding on to that, like relationships, like I always wanted a man. Like I always thought, oh, I'm supposed to be in a relationship, or I was always on dating apps, always looking for someone to like make me like happy and stuff.
Even
and I was
within,
very
like, the past
needy.
couple of years too, like you were kind of doing that, and then it was like one day it's like a switch had flipped.
I would say so. For sure. It's kind of crazy. I don't know when it happened. I think, you know, it was after
I know.
that last relationship that I was in. Last summer. It's crazy because I feel like I've always been this way now that I am this way. But like I think it took so much, like
And
so
I
many
know it's
relationships.
only been a year since like that switch has flipped, but I feel like now you finally like realize, hey, like you don't need that. Like,
you
you
don't.
don't need the stress, the bullshit, and everything that it comes with. And then like, not to say like, you know, having someone is great and everything.
If they're actually making you happy.
Like exactly, if they're actually making you happy.
If they're not, then what is the point? Point blank period.
Exactly.
And like I think everybody should know that. And like if you know, are continuously looking for that external validation, you got to remind yourself that you yourself is enough.
Yeah.
You don't need anything else. Yes, it's nice to have friends. Like friends really help. Animals help. Like I still have those relationships. It's just not a romantic relationship, and it's not important.
And having your me time is also very important.
Yeah, definitely. Especially if your like energy is drained from work and everything. Like sometimes like I love to just stay in my room for like at least a couple of hours and just watch my little shows and like just scroll on TikTok, but also just sit in my peace and just enjoy my rest and tranquility, honeybee.
Yes.
But we already answered those 3 questions, so we can start getting into those snacks if you want.
And then are there any more questions after that?
Yes, there's definitely going to be more. I think what we can do is while we're trying the different snacks, we definitely got to start with some salty because a girl
So you want to do your salty first?
has to do the salty first.
Okay.
If you don't know me, my ways that I eat is a certain cycle.
Yeah,
And the thing is, I just did eat salty, but I can't do all day. I gotta eat salty, then sweet, then sour.
Okay, so we're gonna start off with these pizza potato chips. They sound really, really good, and they are from Japan.
Ooh.
So I think these should be really good. I'm excited to try the flavor of this one because, like, I know we have our like version of like a pizza chip. I think it's Pringles, right? Yeah, Pringles has that brand. But I think this could be really good.
And what's that like name on the top? It says
Calbee.
We got it from a place called iFresh.
Yes.
So if you have one near you, you can
open
find a
up
different one.
your bag.
We're actually gonna do one at a time.
I mean, that's fine. Like,
so we're gonna like
both
basically pour it on our plates and try it and see what we think.
And
then go from there. And I think each time, like, we should continue to like answer questions while we're eating. Yeah, we can rate these snacks from 1 to 10.
Okay.
And a 5 has to be like average, I'm guessing. And then like 7 and above should be like really good.
Yeah.
Like something that you've never really had before.
Exactly.
Or something you're like not used to getting. But anyways, we're gonna open it.
Is it? It's very nice. Voila. Is the bag like very hard to open? What's the smell?
You gonna smell it?
Yes.
It's giving a little pizza, but I don't know. It's
giving more cheesy.
It's like a little cheesy. Okay.
A little cheesy.
We're just gonna put like a couple on the plate so we can get like a good taste of it. I want that one.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. Okay, we're just gonna try them. Do you want any clothespins?
None at the moment, no. We'll get to it.
Yeah, we can get to it. Okay. So, we can taste it at the same time, and then I'll let you go first on how you rate yours.
Okay.
If we have to choose a couple, that's fine too.
Okay.
Mm. Mm. Second bite was better. I don't know why. And if you don't know us, we're foodies. We love to eat. So doing this is a lot of fun. And these snacks weren't that expensive. They were only like $20 for the ones I bought, and yours were like $17 or so.
Okay, well, one of them, I had a separate bag.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the steamed dumplings.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like just that's just
else.
dinner stuff. But like with my snacks, my little dinner things I can make, it was like $13. So not bad.
With the dumplings?
Yeah.
So I would say it was probably around like 25 or so for all these snacks. $25.
Yeah.
We went to another store in the mall and it was way more expensive, and probably even online. But if you go to like iFresh or whatever like stores you have like that, international stores, good pricing.
You could definitely find a lot of things that you wouldn't necessarily think of. So I think that's always a good thing. I remember living back home, there was this one store up in Richmond, and I remember specifically going with like a cousin of mine. So every time we would go to Richmond, we stopped there at a little like Oriental like grocery store. And they had like snacks like this, but they also had like way more as well. And then they sold like the little, like the Siamese cat, like the lucky cat things, and all this other stuff. It was really cute. So
that's so fun. So what would you give this? 5 being average, and anything higher is a little bit better.
I would probably say like a 5, probably.
A 5? Okay.
I mean, it's decent.
Yeah, it's just,
but it's not overwhelmingly like with the pizza flavor, and that's a heart-shaped chip.
True. Oh, that's cute.
It's a heart.
You got a heart.
And I just ate it.
You didn't give me one.
Eat my heart out.
Where'd my fucking heart? That's what I thought. For me, I might have to say the same. I was gonna say a 6, but now that I think about it, I feel like it was pretty average. Like, it was good, don't get me wrong. Like, I could eat that whole fucking bag because a girl loves food, and it does taste like pizza. But like, I wouldn't say it's anything spectacular.
Not like overwhelming.
It's average.
Pizza flavor to it. It tastes more cheese than anything. Okay, so
definitely like nacho cheese a little bit.
And that's like the sniff test that I gave too. Was like mostly like cheese.
And after we eat our snacks, like every time we're done eating the first, like each snack, we can cleanse our palate with our little drink. I got me a Diet Dew because I love them. And she got her
A Dr. Pepper?
Because she a Dr. Pepper queen.
It is. Okay.
We just tried the new Dr. Peppers, and like I got the strawberry one, she got blackberry. I liked both of them, but the strawberry one was really good. She didn't like it, but that's just on me. But anyway, we're gonna get on to the next questions, and then we'll try our next snack. Okay. So for this one, we can do, what parts of yourself feel the most authentic now? Let's just like list 3 things, 2 to 3 things that we feel is the most authentic about us. Do you want me to start?
Yeah, you can go ahead.
For me, like when it comes to like 3 different things that I feel like are most authentic about me is my personality, because I don't really change myself for people as often as I used to. Like, don't get me wrong, when I come around people, I'm a little bit different, but just based off of like who I'm around, but I'm still myself. The second thing I would say is like, as far as me not letting myself get caught up in things like outside of myself, like I don't really go looking for external like validation. That would be like the second thing. And the third thing, maybe, what's the third thing about me that's authentic? Just the way I look, bitch, because you really ain't gonna give it. This is authentic as it comes, honey boo.
It is.
She told me my hair was messy, and I said, girl, I might as well show them who I truly am. If I'm crazy, I'm crazy, and I'm cool, okay with that. I am who I am. Okay, now yours. You can do 2 or 3.
For me, I definitely would say my personality, because what you see is what you get.
Definitely, and I love that about you now, because before, when you were shy, I was like, I really wonder, like, if she's different or if it's like she's just this way. And I was also shy and stuff, kind of too, but not as shy.
Yeah, I definitely was like, like
you crazy now.
Like, but now I'm like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, like whatever, like.
We got a taser now.
Yeah.
We don't play around.
I'm driving down the road. You piss me off. I wear my little heart-shaped sunglasses and I'm beeping the horn. Like,
she funny as fuck for that too.
But no, like, I don't know. Just that for me is just like my number one, because I used to try and like, I guess, blend in with other people and not be my full complete self, I feel like. And then what else, just another authentic thing.
If you need help, I can help.
What would you say? What would you say?
I would say in the way that you, I don't think you really, like, I feel like you're very similar to me in like how we've grown. I feel like you don't look for like external validation as much anymore either.
I don't.
Like, I feel like she's more of herself than she's ever been, because I've seen her in like her past and like her relationships and stuff, and I feel like she's more of herself. Like, she doesn't try to be someone that she's not anymore, and I think we both had to go through that and like see that, you know, being someone that we're not is not worth it. It's like just being who you are is like how it is. Like, even when I used to film YouTube videos, like, I used to be so different. Like, I used to think I had to be perfect. I thought, like, if my videos didn't come out perfect, then I was going to be looked at like I was crazy. I remember when I used to say like all the time.
We still do.
Literally. Like, who cares? Like. I do what I want, honey.
It's my video.
Your video. My life. It's our video.
Our video.
Our. But that's good. I definitely see it. Okay, let's get on to the next snack while we're doing this. We can do another salty.
Another salty.
So maybe, I'm thinking...
Okay. Do you want to do the honey butter or do you want to do the fried chicken?
Let's do fried chicken, because I feel like honey butter is more salty. Or not sweet.
Like,
dang, I can't speak today. More sweet than salt. I heard the woman at this store talk about there was a fried chicken potato chip, and I was like, girl, I got to try it. But it's made in Taiwan. Lay's fried chicken. That's what it look like. But let's see what it tastes like, honeybee.
I'm sure it's good.
These bags are like kind of hard to open too.
Remember,
I kind of like it though. It makes it like hard to get.
Those Doritos, like the roasted chicken one that we tried that one time. Those were expensive, but it was good.
The smell, I got it.
Interesting.
Okay, so we're gonna get a couple chips. Whoa.
I don't need that many chips.
Fuck! I got you. Oops. Bitch, I'll take one.
Okay. Okay, wait.
Let's see.
Okay.
Okay, Kentucky Fried Chicken. It kind of is giving that.
It's giving.
Hold up. Smack your mama. They're good. Chicken feet.
It looks nasty.
I know. I just wanted to say it. I thought it would be funny. Yeah, I could go pound on this. I need to stop. I'm being so much of myself. Hey, so sorry, buddy. You can do your rating.
I'll give it like a 7.5. Maybe an 8.
It's funny we're like thinking the same thing. Because usually we don't have the same taste. But I would definitely say, like, I would give this an 8.
Yeah.
Because this is something I've never really had, like a fried chicken and a chip. I ain't gonna go fry it, because now I got a fryer. But I ain't gotta go do all that work. I gotta just eat it. And I like how crispy it is. It's good. Okay, ladies, you better step up in Taiwan. Okay. On to the next question.
Okay.
If you want a couple more of these, you can.
I'm ready. I'm ready for my little sweet section.
Okay, Belle. We still got one more little honey butter to try.
Oh, I know, but I feel like that's leading.
It's a little sweet. Yeah, exactly. It gives us like a chance to get into it. Get into it. Okay, so next question is which insecurities still linger and how do you work through them? You want to go first or you want me to go first?
Me?
Okay.
For me, it's always that I'm like, I look in the mirror once, especially when it comes to trying on clothes, and I'm like picking out every small little thing. Like, I would change this about me, I would change that, I would change this. I'm like, bitch, my hair looks bad. I look ugly. Like, I'm noticing all of these things, like, wrong, like what I find wrong about me that other people might actually really think is like something that might be their favorite thing about me. But for me, it's not. It's like, oh, like, I'm ugly. That's the main thing. I'm just like, I feel so ugly some days when I wake up and I'm like, I don't want to exist because, not that I don't want to exist, but like you kind of get like where I'm coming from. It's like, it's just like, I don't even want to roll out of bed. I don't want to be seen in public because I just feel like a hot rat.
You are hot and a rat. I'm a rat too. But when it comes to that for you, like I know like everybody's on their own journey, and I know, you know, you're entitled to feel the way you feel about yourself, because I did feel that way a long period of time, especially back then. And I just think, you know, for me at least, like I've learned that exterior looks don't matter, and that who you are on the inside is what truly matters. Like you could look absolutely terrible, like, you know, whatever society says is like ugly or whatever, you might look that way or whatever, and you might be the most beautiful person on the inside, and it's like, why do you care what you look like? Like I get you want to, like, you know, show people like who you are from the physical, but at the same time I think it's so important to like just love yourself for who you are. You're a human being. Like we're not gonna always look amazing all the time. It's not really about your looks, it's about who you are on the inside, and it's like you should just love yourself, because at the end of the day your body's not who you are. And that's been a thing that I've had to learn, is like my body is not me. I am who I am in the inside. When I die, who knows what's gonna happen, but this body is not coming along with me.
And then it's not only that, but it's like, you know, what if you did have like the means to go like fix every little thing about you? Like, I feel like that's so vain. And then it's like, then you would get caught up in that headspace of like, oh, like, now I think I'm hot shit, and think like start having that like mindset of like, oh, like I'm a bad, like, I mean, it's good to think like you're a bad bitch, but like don't get too overly like cocky with it, you know, like when I'm so
yeah. And I think also people get lost in their physical like looks, and they forget to be a good person. And like honestly, I would rather be friends with someone or be around people that are better like on the inside, that have a good inside, have like developed a good like love for themselves, than be around someone that is vain and just wants to look good, and on the inside they treat you like shit, but they also treat themselves like shit. And it's like, I would rather be friends with someone that just internally is a better person. It's not about looks. It's really not, because at the end of the day you're going to be around this person if you're friends with them. So it's like, why are you just friends with someone just off of the way they look and how other people perceive you? And like when it comes to clothes and stuff, like I will say like the past few years I had gained like a lot of bit of weight. And I know that's like a rough subject. A lot of bit of weight. The way I talk. But basically, you know, I guess I dropped a little bit of pounds, but when I was going through the whole like being pretty like big, I did kind of see myself like, dang, like I look ugly. Like I felt like an ugly little rat too. But then I started seeing myself like, who cares? Like I'm just who I am, and like if you like me, you like me. If you're not sticking around just because of the way I look, then you must not be my true friend.
Yeah.
You must not like me as a person, or you're just a vain person that only cares about physical like looks. And I think that's the biggest lesson anybody can learn on this earth is like the materialistic things, money, like just what you're wearing, what you do every day. Like it's not all about that. It's about like who you are and like the people you surround yourself with and the connections you make. Yeah. And it's not like, if you want to look a certain way, that's cool and that's fun. And I get that expressing yourself, but I think you also just gotta love yourself. Like and it's easier said than done, but like.
But here's another thing, it's like, for plus size women, they don't make it easy to dress cute at all. Like, occasionally you might come across like something like, oh, like that's super nice, like I want that. But then you see the price tag and you're like, oh, well, I'm on a budget and I can't afford that right now. So you're just like, well, shit. So you have to kind of just go with what's within your budget. And sometimes like honestly, every single time I look through the plus size clothing, like kind of recently, but like growing up too, it's just like everything looks
grandma,
like a grandma, and it's okay if that's your style, but
if it's not your style, then it kind of sucks.
But that's not me, because like I want to be able to express myself and find like what my little like aesthetic is or whatever. And I feel like the things I like are so all over the place, so it's hard for me to even like choose one aesthetic too.
I get that. I don't think you need to choose like an aesthetic
well,
though.
Not really,
that's
but like
putting yourself in a box.
Yeah, but then you can like, but at the same time that also gives you the opportunity to choose, like, you know, pick different outfits to go with whatever like personality you're wanting to put on display.
I mean, it can be different every day.
Yeah.
I've surprised myself. I'm like, whoa, bitch. Like, where the fuck you come from? Like, sometimes, like, you just gotta, like, I think when it comes to, like, style and, like, the way you dress and stuff, that's fun. And, like, you shouldn't, like, let's say your style is, like, emo or something. You don't have to wear black every day. If you want to go colorful and wear a rainbow one day, fucking do it. You know, it's not about fitting into a box, it's just about expressing yourself. But I do think that they need to make more inclusive, like, plus size clothing, because I've had the same issue, like, when I was, like, definitely the past year or so, like, I had to go off and try to find good clothes for me, and I couldn't find it. Like, it's very hard to find. And then Torrid is, like, one of, you know, the main things that is like plus size.
And they do have a lot of cute things.
They have cute things. It's just really expensive. It's insanely expensive.
I was recently looking on their website and I'm like, they have all of these new like clothes that just dropped, and I was like, oh my god, they're so cute. And then I see the price tag on it, I was like, how do people afford these? Like, I just don't understand.
Have a lot of money.
You have to have literally. I feel that way, because like, why are you dropping like $70 on a fucking top
that you might only wear a couple
jeans,
of times,
or like whatever the thing may be? Like, why are you dropping that on one item? I'd rather go find a couple of like good quality items for less, and like, you know, make up my wardrobe, and instead of spending it on just like one thing, you know. And that's just how I feel. But like, they have all of these like leggings now that are super adorable, and I'm just like, I wish I could find like a style like this outside of the store, because I just know how pricey they are. So it's just hard finding like a dupe, if I may say so. Like,
I get that. I think there's a lot of more options now than it was back then, like online. But I do think it would be nice if, you know, they create more stores in person for plus size people, because, you know, sometimes you don't want to just order online. You want to try on things. You want to see what it looks like on you. But then even not only that, but it's like, at this point, it's like learning how to make clothing yourself. It's like, that would be. But it's also very time consuming. It is. For people that, like, you know, do worry about money and stuff. I think that's a good thing too to do, but I do think if you're gonna have stores for people and like clothing, you should make it like more accessible for everyone.
Like, how about if you're gonna have something in a size small that's super cute, why don't you be all inclusive to every single size?
Exactly. I've never understood that, but maybe it's like they don't want to sell as much because of that size, because they're worried that people aren't going to buy it. But if they did start making it, they would probably see
they probably would
that more people would buy it because there are bigger people.
It's so dumb to me.
Yeah. But that's just the world we live in, and I think, maybe in time with technology becoming more of a thing, like I think things will hopefully, change when it comes to that, but then at the same time, it's also a bad thing in some aspects with, the way that the world's going. So.
That's true.
It's like we're opening up our minds in a lot of ways, but we're also taking like 10 steps backwards because of certain people, but yeah, it is what it is at this point. But yeah, next, do we want to do another question, or are we going to try this?
We can do another question.
Let's do another question then. Okay, so what does friendship mean to you at this stage of life?
I feel like friendship means everything to me. Because it's like,
Me too.
I have friends that, even from like before I met you, I had friends that I worked with prior. Like, I have a friend back home named Andrea, and her and I have been through it together. Like, we have so many memories together. And like other friends, like I have, like, everyone that I've come across with in life and shared memories with and everything is like, I cherish them so much. Like, they're so profound. Like, I was catching myself recently thinking about things that happened in the past and things I've done, and I'm like, how crazy has his life been? Like, within the past, like, decade plus, like...
You don't expect life to be the way it is.
It's insane. And I've made so many good memories. And then even now, like, with our friendship, I met you in 2016. And at first I was like, I don't know how I feel about this bitch.
I felt the same way about you.
Yeah. But no, for real, it's just like... I don't know, it's just weird. Like, you meet someone, and then all of a sudden, like, bam, they're your best friend. And what is it, going on 9 years?
Almost 10.
Almost 10.
Because 2026 is next year.
So, yeah,
Isn't
9 years this December that, I've known you. And then it's just like, it's crazy. Absolutely insane.
It is insane to think about. Like, sometimes... Like, I think to myself, life is so slow. Like, life is going by so slow. But then if you look at the past, it's like, wait a second. Like, all of this has happened in this span of time.
Yep.
And I've grown this much.
Yeah.
And, like, some people never grow. That's another thing. Like, I know people in my life, they've never grown. And, like, I'm like, how have you not? How have you not become a better person?
Not only that, but, like, you work your life away and you don't actually live.
Yeah.
And that's, like, one thing that, being raised by my grandparents is, like, I kind of felt like they always threw it in my face, like, oh, you've done more than me and your, like, grandma have ever done in our lives. And I'm like, isn't that a good thing, though?
It is a good thing.
It's called living, having life experiences, and, like, not, like, yeah, working hard is great if it gets you somewhere one day. But, like, for me, it's like, I'd rather have those memories, have those experiences and everything in life, because those truly mean so much to me. So
I agree with that, and I could also, like, piggyback off of you. Not physically, but basically, the same statement was made by my parents. When I was traveling a lot, I, like, went all the way to California once from Virginia, and I drove, and when I came back, they were like, oh my God, like, you've been everywhere. Like, you've been across the country. Me and your mom have never done any of that. Like, you're the first in our family to do that. And in a sense, I think it was like a positive thing, but I also think it was like maybe in a little bit negative, like just saying, hey, like, I've never, like, done that before. But, like, I think that's the thing, is, like, a lot of people do live their life working their life away,
Mhm.
and you never actually get to experience the things that you should be experiencing, because experiences are growth. Like, all
They
your
are.
experiences are like, you're meeting
100%.
different people, you're putting yourself in situations that, you know, a lot of people are fearful of. I feel like a lot of people are fearing of change, but if you don't put yourself in certain situations to meet new people, to have these new experiences, you stay in the same town your whole life, you're never gonna
And take
grow.
the same vacations every year.
Every year.
Like, okay, it's cool to do every once in a while or whatever, and like make those memories in that place that you kind of like. For me, it was always, we took beach trips, and I'm not saying that I don't appreciate the trips that we took, because they were all wonderful, and that has also been like, for me, like a home away from home. But it's like, now I look back at it and I'm just like, there were so many times that we could have done something different, but I felt like they just didn't know how to plan something,
Yeah.
like to go somewhere else or whatever. So I don't know.
I think, you know, no matter what situation you're in, like, you can grow. It's just you have to choose to grow. Like, you have to choose to be, like, to learn from your situations. Like, you can also go through a lot of stuff, a lot of trauma, and choose not to grow from it. You can also choose to digress and, like, become a worse person.
Yeah.
You could look at it as, like, oh, I'm a victim. Like, I had a victim mentality a lot in my life. And I was like, oh, like, why does this keep happening to me? Why am I being in these relationships where these men are treating me like trash? And, like, it deteriorated my, like, confidence, my happiness, like, my whole sense of self.
It was you just repeating the same cycle until you break that cycle.
Exactly.
You know?
It is. And it's kind of crazy to look at it, because I'm like, girl, like, what were you doing? Like, I was putting myself in situations where I should not have. But I feel like a lot of
You put yourself in more crazier situations than I have when it comes to that.
That's saying something.
But like, I still have done some crazy shit.
We've done some similar shit. We'll have to do, like, story times, maybe, on some of our worst
but we
dating.
have to kind of keep it like
PG.
PG-13.
We can do 13, PG-13, maybe a little bit like 17, 8, maybe 18. But, like, basically, like, I think you have to learn from. I think if you can choose to learn from your situations, then you can grow as a person. Otherwise, if you don't, then you're never gonna, you know, grow from this life. And isn't this life meant to grow? Like, aren't you meant to grow as a person? Like, we're not just here for no reason, at least. But also, I think living is, like, just an experience. Like, I think a lot of people think into it too much, like, what is my purpose? What is this? What is that? Like, what am I meant to do in life? But I think life is just about experiencing. Like, your soul is meant to, like, just do it. It's nothing more complicated than that.
True.
But answering my side of what does friendship mean to me at this stage of life, it means everything to me too. Like, without my friendships, I wouldn't have the connections that I have with with people, like human beings, because I have a connection with my dogs for sure, with animals in general. But, like, when it comes to, like, my friendships, I think it gives me a chance to kind of still be putting myself out there in a, like, way that I wouldn't probably if I didn't have the friends that I have.
Right.
Because y'all give me, like, the human interaction that I need. Because otherwise I probably would be more, like, to myself and stuff. But I think, you know, even, you know, working with people, you become friends with them. That's how we became friends. We, you know, waitress together. And, you know, that's another good thing about, like, you know, work and stuff. Like, work sucks, don't get me fucking wrong.
It does.
But it, like, being out, putting yourself out there gives you a chance to make these relationships. Because imagine if we never were in those situations, we wouldn't have became friends. Like, it takes one thing to happen, like, one situation of you getting a job somewhere and I'm getting a job somewhere at the same place at the right time, at the right mental state for us to become friends. And it's kind of wild, like, how life is.
I agree.
But let's try the next snack. It's, you want to say it? You want to show them?
This one is also from the same brand, from the pizza chips, Calbee, but it is a honey butter flavored potato chip.
Where is it from?
This one is also from,
Wasn't it from China?
no, this one is from Japan.
Oh, Japan.
But it said it was manufactured and sold through someplace in California.
But it's a Japan snack.
But it's a Japan snack, yes.
The dog.
And this should be interesting because we work with a place that has famous honey butter
Oh yeah, croissant.
croissant.
Actually, I like that smell.
You like the smell? Okay.
Yeah, buddy.
Don't do too much.
I might have to
Just thinking about
I want everyone to see that.
Sierra. Okay, you love them.
You will see my crazy side, and if you don't like it, you don't have to stay. But if you do, enjoy the show. So you ready?
Okay.
Are
Yes.
you ready? Ooh, I know you see me standing here.
Do I look good, my dear?
Do I look good today? Yeah. That shows our age quite a bit.
Alright,
Ready? One, two, three. Hold up. Girl. That's delicious. You want one? I don't know if you can have one, little girl. Mama don't
I'm
want.
gonna risk it.
No.
Just in case. If
I like to get them food, but I'm scared sometimes. The dog can't have too much.
Okay.
But Mama give you treats. You gonna start off with your score?
I would probably say like maybe like an 8. Maybe a 9.
I'm gonna give these a 9.
Okay.
I like how the flavor is on these. Like you can instantly taste the flavor. It's not something you have to like when you're eating it. You don't have to like guess at. Like it's instantly there. And I like a sweeter chips sometimes. And like I've been loving honey lately. Like it's one of my favorite things.
You know what kind of reminds me of?
What?
What brand is that? I don't think it's not. I think it's Wise. It's the Wise potato chip brand.
The one that you like a lot?
They have like a honey barbecue flavor. This is that chip except without the barbecue like flavor profile behind that.
Interesting.
Like,
So it's just like the honey.
It's just the honey portion of it.
And the butter.
Yeah, just without the barbecue.
I could see that.
So it's a close second if I couldn't find my honey barbecue chips that I like.
It's good.
So it's pretty good.
Okay. So what moments so far in your 30s have shaped you the most? Let's give like 2. Just 2.
Just 2. Okay, but
Like just think of a moment, I guess. Or like just in general, like somewhat of a general statement of what you think. I could say mine.
Go ahead and say yours, because I'm not sure.
So for me, two or three of my biggest moments. The first one will probably be when we left from Virginia and we traveled here to Florida, and all the moments that we struggled to, make it out here in Florida. I think that was the biggest moment for the both of us, so that probably could be already one for you too. Because I'm telling you right now, we went through it. We went through, dang, you really get in there. We went through the ringer to like make this work out for us. We left Virginia with $200 in our pockets each. We used to work at Starbucks. It is
That's crazy. Like, thinking back on it, it's just like
wow to think about.
Like, girl, we were not like. I know we weren't really prepared financially.
We weren't.
But when I tell.
But mentally, we were ready.
Yeah, we were so ready to get out of that place, like out of that job, out of that town. Like everything, like is like hey,
There was nothing there for us.
bye, see you later. Like, this holds no more. Like I can't find myself to continue to grow here.
Exactly.
So.
And I think, you know, with as much as we've dealt with, not only mentally, but like financially and all those ways, like I feel like it's made us stronger people because of what we've gone through. And we're not willing to like jeopardize that.
It definitely was a like factor in so many things of our like lives now. Like looking back at it, it's just like
Crazy.
it's crazy. We did it.
We did do it. And I think that's definitely shaped us for this decade of our lives. Because it's been like majority of my 30s that I've lived here. Because
We're
before
going
we
into the third year, which is crazy. Like next year will be 3 years.
yeah, that's crazy.